So hello guys, welcome to the Weight Loss Doctor channel. In this channel you will get lots of weight loss, fitness, nutrition and health tips. But today I am going to bring a different video. It's the story of myself being a fat guy of 100 kg to what I am now. So if you want to learn my story and get inspired for your own life, listen to it, watch it till the end. The story starts with my college life. I was a fat guy at that time. After that, I graduated, did my MBBS and studied a lot and went to BSMC, do my DCH, my postgrad. And after that, I had to find a place, start my practice here at this town I'm living now. But that was a time for struggle. And that was a time when I had lots of anxiety, stress, depression. And I had to toil a lot. I had to travel from daybreak to night, the whole day, and it was taking a huge toll on me. I was earning a bit of money, it's true, but the health was just going down. So I decided to have a change. But life was really bad. What I had at the time, I can tell you now. I was having hyperlipidemia, I had hypertension, I had low back pain, and finally it led to disc prolapse, for which I had to be carried by stretcher from my hospital to my home. That was a sad story but true. Even I had grade 1 fatty liver despite not being an alcoholic in my whole life. But it's an NFALD, that's non-alcoholic type of fatty liver. It's common, and I was having all the symptoms of metabolic syndrome. So I was at the receiving end. Life was totally going down and I was frustrated and anxious, and I was having IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. It's a very common disease with the doctors due to anxiety, due to stress and all. So I decided to break free. What I did is the actual story I'm going to tell you now. I started by reading articles, blogs, newspaper stories and all, and I had got a few books on the fitness. So I started learning them, and internet was helping me a lot. I got the hold of a very good website, bodydecomposition.com by Lyle McDonald. He's a gem of a guy, I can tell you. You can search him in the internet, and I read a few books of him. Finally, I found I was getting some ideas on nutrition, health and exercise science, but I really needed a textbook. I needed the science from the ready, starting from the word zero to the end. For that, I decided to have a certification course. I found on net that BFY, Better Fitness for You, was a good one, an old one for the fitness science at the time. I had a correspondence course of that. They have real good textbooks, you can check them out. And after that, I had a course on nutrition. It's known as NESTA. I had 2 courses, those online courses. It's FNC, Fitness Nutrition Coach. The other one is LWM, Lifestyle and Weight Management course. After that, I had till now done lots of certifications course, a host of them, but they're not important. Right at that moment, I started with those 2, BFI and NESTA. With that, I had lots of online articles, research papers. Next, I thought I need to apply those to myself. I started with changing my own diet plans. I was having a very high carb kind of diet. You know, the Bengali or the Indian kind of diets are mostly loaded with carbs. And I had trans fats, saturated fats and everything which was not needed. And the protein was really low. Only 1 egg or a piece of chicken or maybe just a piece of fish. That was all for me, and maybe a bit of dal. So I thought I need to change it. I increased the protein amount, decreased the carbs, and I had counted my calories. I was 100 kg, please remember, at the time. And I decided diet for me. I started doing that. But I understood just doing diet will not do. I had to exercise right then. So what I did, I bought an adjustable bench, a few dumbbells of 2.5 kg, 5 kg and 7.5 kg pairs. I started doing them. And with that, I started a few normal body weight exercises like, push-ups, squats, air squats, and then jumping jacks, and starting burpees and all. And I had an old treadmill in my house. I was doing that too as a way of doing cardio. So that was all I was trying to do slowly. I found my strength and my power and my flexibility, everything improving. The overall fitness is improving and the weight was getting down very fast. I was losing almost 1 to 2 kg per week. That's amazing, but it was happening. And I got really motivated with that. I started losing more weight and slowly I bought a host of dumbbells starting from 2.5 and nowadays I have 22.5 kg dumbbells in my rack. I built up my own rack and I found I had to do barbell exercises. Without those barbells you can't do heavy exercise. So I bought a few plates and the barbell rods and finally I went for a power rack. Yes, a power rack in my home, it's there. I can show you in this photo right here. And so the power rack, I was doing exercise in that. Slowly I was increasing my squats, my deadlift and that bench press and overhead press values, and it was slowly increasing. At the same time I was decreasing my weight and I solely dependent on that weight training exercise and HIIT, high intensity interval training, weekly once or twice. But mostly I was doing strength and weight training coupled with that diet. And I need to tell you, I was doing low carb diet at first. Slowly as I understood that I couldn't progress with that low carb and low calorie diet, I slowly increased my carbs, slowly increased my calories. That's the way you should do. And slowly I was gaining strength, I was gaining more power, I could push more weight. So that was it. Finally, a full-fledged home gym that you can see in this picture was built. I could extrapolate this idea on a few of my friends or colleagues or somebody who can seek help from me. I offered them, I could help you for free, please check. And they were more than happy. A doctor who has transformed himself, and at that moment I had really 6 packs. I don't have it now, I can't show it now right now, but I had that time. So at that time people were happy to take my help and I was finding real value, and I could successfully make them lose weight and lose fat and make them fit. Quite a lot of clients, and I made a group, the name Fitnet, and they were giving the weight loss transformations in the group, and they are still now giving those photos, the before and after photos that are still inspiring people. So I finally decided to build up a company by the name of Fitnet, and it was slowly growing. I had built up a team of dietitians and exercise trainers, and they were helping me out, and the whole team was working fine. Finally, I found I needed a place to meet people. My clinic was not enough, so I decided to build a gym, a full-fledged commercial gym, not the home gym like that. It was built almost during the puja time last year. It was known as Fitness Studio and Clinic. Right now at this lockdown period is closed, found a runaway success. And at that same time, I found lots of clients had a place to meet me face to face, and I could assure them about the science more and more. So now finally I decided to make a website, full-fledged digital marketing, and here this YouTube video you're watching me. And right now, along with the pediatrician practice, I am right in this fitness industry with this weight loss practice as my second profession as well as my passion. I can tell you the most important moral of the story is I have really changed myself. Now I don't have that 100 kg body weight to carry all over. I don't have that belly fat. I don't have the fatty liver. My blood lipid level has been completely normal. The low back pain is gone. People don't even believe me that I can pull 110 kg deadlifts easily with correct form for 2 to 3 sets. So that's the story. I have changed myself, I have transformed myself, and I have inspired a lot of people with that. And if you were inspired with this video, with my transformation and my story, please don't forget to give a like here, and please don't forget to subscribe the channel and ring that bell icon so that whenever I release any fitness, nutrition or health video like this, you will be the first to receive that. That was my story. If you really feel inspired, write in the comments below, and if you want to contact me directly, the website link is rightly given here, and you can also contact me by WhatsApp. The phone number is given here. So that's all for today. Bye bye. Keep watching the Weight Loss Doctor.